Hi, welcome back. You're watching 5 Talk Street. I'm Chris Howell, and I'm sitting in for Vince Sims today. NBC5 and Telemundo 39 are committed to education and helping children thrive. One way we do this is by raising money to help organizations provide school supplies through our Supporting Our Schools campaign. Today, we're talking to Metrocare Services about their efforts. Joel Triska, the Director of Public Affairs for Metrocare Services, is here with me today. We've asked him to tell us about Metrocare Services and how to let us know how we can help. So, Joel, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Chris.
Absolutely. Joel, as we get into this, well, tell us about Metrocare Services. Exactly what is it?
Metrocare. Well, Metrocare is the largest provider of services in Dallas County for mental health and intellectual developmental disorders.
Okay.
And last year alone, we served over 55,000 people.
Wow.
It's like a good-sized city.
It really is. Well, hats off to you. I mean, again, services of some 55,000 people in the middle of the pandemic. I mean, you guys are certainly working away. So let's talk about the programs that you guys have going on right now and the importance of talking about mental health. Why is it important that we continue to talk about this?
I think it's important to talk about mental health because the more we talk about it, have conversations about it, the more we can reduce the stigma about it. And I don't know about you, but I grew up in a day and age where I might hear someone say, snap out of it, or a coach might say, it's all in your head. You ever hear that, right?
Yeah.
It's like telling a kid who's got a broken arm, hey, it's all in your arm.
Oh.
You know, yeah, it's all in my head because that's where my brain is. Yeah. And I don't know about you, but my brain's a pretty important organ. And so what we like to emphasize is that mental health is physical health. To take care of our mental health is to take care of our body.
Oh man, that's extremely important. And it sounds like when we talk about kids, but again, I think it's important to note that you guys offer this for children and adolescents in addition to adults.
Absolutely.
Talk about your services and explain what folks should expect if they were to reach out to you all.
We have 4 clinics that service kids and adolescents, and 2 of them are 100% dedicated to kids and adolescents. Okay. And just to tell you a little story, a couple years ago, there was a boy, we'll call him Tom to protect his identity. Okay. But Tom was really struggling with anger outbursts at school. And in the 8th grade, one of his anger outbursts led to an altercation with a teacher, which landed him in a juvenile system. And Tom was in that system, but luckily we were able to see that Tom needed more than just discipline. He needed support with his mental health. And so we assigned a caseworker, and a caseworker worked with Tom, sat and listened to Tom, which for Tom was amazing and important. He didn't usually experience adults listening to him. Wow. And so this caseworker helped Tom address some of the trauma that we knew was underneath the symptoms. And Tom's one of our success stories. He was able to learn skills to calm himself down, and now he's like laser focused on going to college and becoming a lawyer.
Wow, great stuff there. I mean, are you, as a result, we talked about the pandemic, are you seeing more and more children in need of these type of services after what we've all experienced?
Absolutely, and mental health issues are a part of what it means to be human. And so when people are going through isolation and quarantine and just kind of the stress that's in the air, of course, that's going to have consequences on our mental health.
Yeah. When you talk about relieving stress, you guys have an event coming up to help give parents some relief, your clients in general. Talk about the event you have coming up.
Yeah, it's such a privilege to be able to work with our kids and their families. And so this month we have an event that is our back to school community fair, and we will be servicing our clients and their families, and many of them are underprivileged. And so we're going to be giving out backpacks filled with school supplies. So even if a family has 6 kids and only one of them is our client, we're still going to make sure every kid gets a backpack. And many of our partners will be out there, like North Texas Food Bank, helping our clients know what's available to them for resources, and a bunch of other community partners that do amazing things here in the DFW area will be there. We just want our clients to know all the resources that are available to support them.
Wow, good stuff. You know, I think it's important, like you said, you're not just going to give it to your client, but if the family has other children, you're going to make sure you take care of them as well. And then those back to school supplies, I mean, in today's economy, that's extremely important.
It is critical.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so again, how can our viewers help and be a part of what you guys are doing?
So aside from the school supplies that we're giving them, our kids love books. And in fact, several of our clinics have little reading areas in the waiting room, and if our kids particularly love a book or it resonates with them, we say keep it, take it home with you. And so people can help us there by donating on our website. And you just go to our website, click on the donate button. There's a spot for children and adolescents. And that money will help us get more books to give to our kids and families.
Wow. Again, so we're giving our viewers an opportunity to participate, but I will tell you, NBC5 and Telemundo 39, we, again, as you heard in the open, we have a campaign called Reading with You. So we would like to contribute as well to give a $1,000 donation to help kick off that campaign for you.
That's amazing. So thank you so much. We
that's
really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. Again, you're doing great work. So any parting words for the folks before we wrap up here?
Absolutely. I would just like to circle back, Chris, to what I had said, that mental health is physical health. Yeah. And I just think that's really important for us to recognize it's okay to sometimes not be okay. Yeah. We as human beings will struggle with anxiety or depression from time to time. But in particular, if any of your viewers or people that your viewers know are in a crisis, something that's urgent, I want to request that they reach out. We have a crisis hotline that they can call, 214-743-1215, and that number there'll be someone on the other line that's willing to help. That's what we want to do.
Good stuff. Well, Joel, thank you so much for the work that you guys are doing. All right. And if you would like to help Metrocare Services buy books and supplies for the students, just visit metrocareservices.org. And if you or anyone you know may need help with Metrocare Crisis Team, as Joel pointed out, please call the crisis hotline at 214-743-1215.